Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a cleaning motivation video. We're going to get the living room all straightened up and deep clean, push the couch back and even clean under the cushions, and also get the kitchen all straightened up. We had taco salad the night before, so we're going to get that cleaned up as well. So today's video, we're actually going to start with the living room, and I know I typically start with the kitchen, but Carson was awake, and because he was in the pack and play, I just go ahead and decided that I was going to start with the living room. So I'm going to get all his little toys packed away in this little soft bin that I have of his, get it packed away, pushed to the side so that we can get on with the rest of the cleaning. The table in the corner seems to accumulate so much stuff. Just trash and pens and little pieces of paper and just miscellaneous items that we may pick up from the table or whatever. So what I'm doing right now is just going through all that stuff, putting things away that don't belong there and throwing the stuff away that just needs to go in the trash. Also, yes, I have a sheet on the couch because I prefer, if you're sleeping on the couch, to lay on top of a sheet versus letting your jeans or your clothes just rub out the fabric on the couch. So that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine as I get ready to straighten things up and fold up the covers and get everything put away to where it belongs. I've pushed back the couch and has swept under it. So now I'm getting up under the cushions, and yes, I know I need a vacuum. So if you guys have a really good small vacuum that doesn't cost the amount of a major organ, please go ahead and drop that information in the comments below. This is the only carpet that we have in the entire house. Our whole house is hardwood floor, so it doesn't need to be something that's super big, but it does need to have some power behind it. And if it can cross over to hardwood floors, even better. So I'm gonna get all this all cleaned up and get it situated so I can get the couch all pushed back. I do have a little plastic bag around one of the feet of the couch, and that's because we had those sticky things on the bottom to keep from scratching your hardwood floors, and it wouldn't come off and it was sticking to the new rug. So for now, this will have to do. I feel like this area is always a hot mess with Carson's high chair right there and then the older kids leaving stuff behind on the table. I feel like I'm always picking up this area. Even right after it's picked up, I can put Carson in there for a snack, and I feel like the floor is exactly the same with his cereal and his snacks all over the floor. I also have his brand new car seat right there. I'm not sure when I'm going to switch him over to that one, but I've actually had that for a couple of weeks. So for now, I'm just going to get everything all cleaned up, wiped up, and then get ready to move on to the next area of the house. So here is another catch-all in our house. We call this the knee wall. All of the mail gets put here. The head for my wig is there. Everything gets thrown here. So now I'm cleaning this off, and after this, I'm heading straight to the kitchen. So I'm putting away the dishes from the last time, and we really wash dishes just literally either every day or every couple of days. So just getting all that stuff putting away so I can get ready to refill it with nice new clean dishes. And as you know, I always fill up the biggest container so I can soak all of my silverware in there, and I stack my dishes to the right side of the sink so that I can get the sinks all cleaned out and ready to go for me to wash all the dishes. If you've watched any of my cleaning motivation videos before, then you know that me cleaning out the sink before and after I do the dishes is kind of my thing. Something about it is just kind of soothing to me, makes me feel like I am really, really cleaning up really well and I'm not putting clean dishes into a dirty sink. So yes, I clean my sinks before and after I wash the dishes. The other thing I like to do, I've also mentioned in previous videos, is kind of rinse or give a scrub to anything that's got particles on it. Anything food that's stuck on it, something that's stuck in it, on it, or around it. I do rinse those off before I put them in my dishwater. I don't like floaties in my dishwater. I like to get through a load of dishes without having to change the water multiple times. So me having floaties or things, just particles floating around in my dishwater is just kind of like a pet peeve and a no-no to me. So that's one of the things I do, and I usually always start with my cups and then move on to like plates and what I'm doing now is making sure all the silverware gets cleaned. I've emptied all the water out and emptied the silverware into the dishwater. So I'm just scrubbing them up really, really good. One of the things I really, really miss, and I know I mentioned this in another video, is having a dishwasher. I know a lot of times people say, oh, you got teenagers, they can wash those dishes. Yeah, but have you ever went behind one of your kids washing dishes and you went to drink out of a cup that you just poured some juice in and you found something stuck to the side of the cup? Yeah, that was me. So if that's happened to you before, something similar, why don't you go ahead and drop that in the comments and let me know that I'm not alone. The other thing is I just don't like having to go behind them and then just check every single thing. I just feel like I could just almost do it myself the first time and not have to worry about it. So yeah. Next thing I do is always the pots and pans and things like that. I do all of that last because they're typically the most filthy. And yes, I do rinse them off first and kind of give them a scrub before I put them in my dishwater because like I mentioned earlier, I don't like floaties in my dishwater. And I think I did really good with this and I didn't have to change the dishwater more than the time I just had it filled initially. So I'm gonna get all this stuff scrubbed up and then move on to the next piece in the kitchen and get everything straightened up. About these racks, I cannot stand them. My husband loves them, and I just want to trash them. They're flimsy, they're not easy to clean, and they break easily. But hey, he loves them. So let me know if you guys have something in your house that your hubby loves and you can't stand, but you just kind of keep, and it's not even worth the battle. So go ahead and drop that comment below and let me know what it is. Please let me know that I'm not alone. I put away all the stuff because we had taco salad, which is like a staple in this house. I absolutely love taco salad with like nacho cheese Doritos. It's like one of my faves. Yes, we use a lot of plastic cups because my kids seem to get cup after cup after cup. And it's just easier for me that way, and I'm not washing as many dishes. But now I'm going to take my Norwex cleaning cloth, use some really warm hot water, and wipe down all of the counters and get them all cleaned up really, really good so that I can move on to the next area of the kitchen and get the refrigerator wiped down. And then after wiping down the refrigerator, I'm going to go ahead and sweep and mop. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and remember to turn on that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a new video. Until next time, see you later.